Do you think a trans woman is a real woman?
I don't really like the way those questions are formulated. I don't know what that means. What do you mean a real woman?
Well, I'm asking you, in your mind, it depends what you think a real woman is, but do you think a trans woman is a woman?
No.
Why not?
Because I think that women are capable, generally speaking, of having babies, and they have female genitalia, and they have an XX chromosome, and I think the biological markers are relevant. It doesn't necessarily mean that I don't think that people should be treated with respect and dignity if they happen not to fit easily into a gender category. That's a different issue.
Right.
But it's a matter of definition, and I actually think it's a foolish argument in some sense, because what do you mean by real?
Well, I mean, you've just clarified that, though. You don't think that a trans woman is a woman.
Trans men are men, trans women are women.
If I asked you what a woman is, what would you say?
I would say a human being with boobs. You have to start there.
Yeah, I mean, the dictionary is quite straightforward. It just
And
says
a
a human
vagina.
adult female,
Yeah.
right?
No, a lot of people. Yeah, see, that's a little getting confusing. The whole he, she, they. That's gonna. And I will say this, and everybody's gonna hate me, but as a woman, just because you go change your parts doesn't make you a woman.
Right.
Sorry.
You feel that?
I know that for a fact. Like, if you want me to call you a her, I will, because that's what you want. But that doesn't make you a woman just because I call you a her and just because you got a surgery.
That's really all that matters, is that, although they know that we're not actual women, they would still refer to us as she and her. For me, that is enough. That is like literally everything. Obviously, you can't force your, perceptions and ideologies on people. They're going to have their own kind of perception of you, and that's just how it is. You can't change how people think. You can definitely try, but I don't really see the point. The whole debate is about the biological structure, right, of trans women. We all know that we were born male. That's not really the debate for me. Like, I don't understand what they're trying to pinpoint. I already know that. The world knows that. There's no real debate about that. That is biological facts. It's the truth. And I'm not going to argue with that. I guess people are just not seeing eye to eye here. Biologically, anatomically, all of that. It's true. We're male. Let me just make this clear. Trans women are not women. Women are women. Trans women are trans women. It's really not that difficult. You can just check this spelling. Women are women. And trans women are trans women. Trans women are not women. I don't want to label women as birthing people or like breastfeeders. Like, women are so much more than that. But I guess people are like starting to call them that because they keep pinning it down to biology, right? People keep pinning down on the fact that trans women are biologically this. Therefore, you're going to get dragged into that as well. And now, people are calling you guys birthing person, breastfeeder, and what do you call it? Menstruating person? I don't know what the term for that is, but I understand that biologically I will never be a woman. Okay, let's get that out there. All right, fine. Biologically, never. No matter what surgeries I got, never. Okay, cool. Set aside biology for a second. In terms of how I act, how I feel, how I think, how I, function in society, how I interact with people, I'm all woman. Biologically, never, but in every other aspect, aside from biology, I am a woman. Make sure you understand that well, okay? I'm saying I am a woman in every other way. I'm not saying I am a woman, period. I'm not gonna argue with people and with women that I'm a real woman, that I'm a biological woman. It's just not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. And I don't like that people are saying the word pretend or copy. I'm just trying to be myself. This is me. I haven't had any surgeries. I've had 0 surgeries. And honestly, I don't really wear makeup. I only wear makeup on video because I just look like shit on camera. But like in my everyday life, I don't wear makeup. I know there are some people who say, like trans women are women. I think people are just not seeing eye to eye when it comes to that because they are referring to two complete, different sides of the story. There's the biological side of the story, and there is, the more kind of spiritual, emotional side of the story. Biologically, yes, so, we're not, but like everything else, we're all women. I think that's where the disconnect is. Like, we're referring to not our biology, we're referring to, our emotions, our feelings, and, I guess, our brain, versus people saying, oh no, you have a penis. People can think how they want to think of me. That's fine. It doesn't really change my life and how I live. You know, people will always have their own beliefs and their own opinions about things, and that's okay. Like for me as a trans woman, like the best thing that I can do is just to live my life as normal as possible and be the woman who I know I am. And regardless of what people say or think, doesn't matter. What matters is what I think, what I feel, what I know. And as long as they're not affecting me and my everyday life, it's all good. Stop saying trans women are women. Okay? It's just, just look at the words trans woman, woman. I don't really need to say anything else. I am actually happy just to be, just to have the title of trans woman because it still has the word woman there. So in a way, like society still somewhat, acknowledges us as women, even though not women, like trans women. But still, like that's, good enough for me. I'm happy with that. I don't need to take over the word woman. I don't need to, like climb on the fence and go to the other side and be, with these women because we're just, it's just different. We're just not like them. We're different. These are people who don't have gender dysmorphia like we do. It's just it's comparing apples to oranges. It's just different. I'm happy with the term trans women, and I can own up to that. And yeah, I'm satisfied with that. I don't need to prove to anyone that I'm a woman, and I wouldn't necessarily surround myself with people who constantly label me as a man and remind me that I'm a dude. For the record, I hate being called a man. I know that sounds pretty obvious, but for me, like, not even all heterosexual guys are considered men, right? Like for me, a man is something that you have to earn, being a man. Like it just, like being at a certain age doesn't make you a man, in my opinion. Like that's a title that you have to earn. Like for me, until you achieve that and you earn it, you're just a dude, you're a guy. So for me, like I transitioned at 17. So I never really was a man. Like I don't like, I was never a man. I was never a man. I was a boy, right? I was a teenage boy. You can call me like, I guess once upon a time I was I don't know. The word guy just doesn't suit me. The word dude. You can bash me all you want. I don't care. But like, yeah, I was never a man. I just hate that. Like people when people say like you were once a man. No, I never was. Thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.